Harmon deemed the move by the PPP administration as ludicrous, noting that it comes 3 days before the end of the financial year.
It is therefore outrageous, and there's no way that the PPP regime can legitimately expend $17.4 billion in 3 days. Why the rush? Why the rush when it is public knowledge that the 2021 budget is due in February?
He also pointed out that there is a request for approval of some $792 million from the contingency fund, which has already allegedly been spent sometime between October and December 2020.
This is despicable. As we recall the PPP budget, the much-touted budget for 2020, where they praised themselves in bringing a budget so quickly and so thoroughly, that was only passed in September of this year. How could it be then that less than a month after the budget was approved, the PPP ran out of money?
A perusal of Financial Paper Number 1 for 2020, which covers the period October 1st to December 21st, reveals that $792 million is being requested for a number of government agencies, inclusive of the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs, Ministry of Agriculture, as well as the Ministry of Home Affairs. Meanwhile, Financial Paper Number 2, which covers the period January 1st to December 31st, 2020, requests funds to the tune of $17.4 billion Ghana dollars being doled out to the Ministries of Finance, Amerindian Affairs, Agriculture, Public Works, Human Services and Social Security, as well as Housing and Water. In Financial Paper Number 1, $53 million is being requested by the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs to facilitate payment of uniform allowances to students in Regions 1, 7, 8 and 9. The Ministry of Agriculture has requested $186 million to facilitate urgent repairs to agricultural access dams in Regions 2, 3 and 5, as well as to undertake urgent drainage works to the MMA ADA in Region 5, and for other works to sluice doors, sea dams, etc. in the Grove Diamond area. Repairs to sea dams in Danzig has already been earmarked for reparatory works. In Financial Paper Number 2 of 2020, an additional $2.5 billion was requested by the Ministry of Human Services and Social Security for payment of the COVID-19 household distribution exercise, while $1.7 billion was earmarked for the Ghana Defence Force as a final payment in the acquisition of a Bell 412 helicopter to help increase the capacity of the force to conduct aerial operations. During the presentation of the 2020 budget in September, $18.4 billion was earmarked for the agricultural sector, $3 billion for housing, $38.9 billion for security, $51.7 billion for the health sector, and $34.4 billion for infrastructure. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.